Rappers love to flash their expensive jewelry and cars, designer clothes, and stacks of cash on the internet. Some people see these posts and think they want to take some of that. But today, we're not talking about just rappers who got robbed. We're talking about something worse. Rappers who got robbed on camera. NBA Youngboy is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, one of the most dangerous cities in America. As he became such a big star, it was only smart for him to move away and find better living conditions. He bought a house in Houston in 2019, and things were going good for him. But in June 2020, while the rapper was staying at his home in Baton Rouge, some guys broke into his Houston home and recorded themselves robbing the house. They found keys which they used to access NBA Youngboy's luxury rides, including at least one white Bentley, a white Rolls Royce, and a white 2020 McLaren GT. While they were going through his belongings, they couldn't even believe what they just pulled off.
And Youngboy taking his shit. Hey, YB, your crib, we coming for all that shit. On the guys, we taking everything.
When Youngboy saw the video, he was not impressed at all. He immediately went to Instagram to call the guys out and say how they only got away with a pair of his cameraman's Gucci flip-flops and a few loose 20s, 5s, and 1s left in the cars. But they claimed they took more than that and demanded a $30K ransom for the stolen property. Youngboy later got in touch with them via Instagram, and they had a chat on Instagram Live. But instead of offering them the $30K, he told them to pull up.
Yeah, man, what you on, folks?
What you mean what I'm on?
What you on, man? What the deal there? What up?
What up? You want to buy your shit back or what?
You ain't get you flunked out. I'm trying to see where you at. You dumb mother. What you got? $20 out of car?
They were shook when they heard that, and it really didn't go any further than this. But at least Youngboy can be grateful the thieves didn't take any valuable items. But the next rapper lost such a huge amount that the robbery should be called a heist. It's ironic how Grizzley, who once did time for robbery, has now had his place robbed. In early October of 2022, burglars broke into his Porter Ranch, San Fernando Valley home by smashing a window. This was not just any petty burglary though. The goons robbed T of over $1 million worth of jewelry and made away with a ton of cash. Luckily, no one was at home at the time, so nobody was hurt. But instead of complaining about the situation, T used this attention to speak on some things that were on his mind. He made a video on Instagram saying how he appreciates everyone checking up on him, and he asked everyone to pray for PNB Rock and King Von's families.
I appreciate everybody reaching out, you know what I'm saying, checking on me. I'm good, my family good, thank God. I just need y'all to do one thing for me though, man. Send a prayer up for PNB Rock and his kids, King Von and his kids, and all the kids out here that gotta grow without their pops. You feel me? And I had to go through that. I grew without my pops because he was, you feel me? And that shit ain't easy at all. So send the prayers.
This robbery took place right before PNB died, so it made sense why he wasn't too focused on the robbery. On September 12th, PNB Rock and his girlfriend Stephanie were eating lunch at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles restaurant in Los Angeles when a man entered the restaurant and tried to rob the rapper. The robber demanded PNB Rock's jewelry and valuables, but Rock tried to tell him off. An argument started, leading to the robbers to pop Rock several times. He grabbed Rock's diamond chains and ran out of the restaurant into a waiting car, then fled the scene. Immediately after the incident, police arrived at the scene and Rock was taken to a nearby hospital. He was pronounced dead. Later, as they were having lunch, Rock's girlfriend posted a picture of their meal with the location. Rock's case shook up the entire rap industry and had fans grieving online. With all the heightened emotions, some of Rock's fans blamed his girlfriend for his death. Some even claimed she set him up on purpose. Upon investigation, police arrested 3 suspects: a minor, his father, Freddie Lee Trone, and his mother, Chantel Trone. Freddie and Chantel Trone have been charged with conspiracy to commit murder. The police also found out that it wasn't a setup. These men had seen Rock beforehand and were already waiting on him outside of the restaurant by the time the couple sat down to eat. Just a few days before the incident, Rock himself talked about how he felt he had a target on his back, the pressures of being rich and famous, and so on. But unlike the terribly tragic way PNB Rock's case ended for the rapper, this next rapper's case took an unexpected turn. Sauce Walker was a victim of an attempted robbery of September 8th of 2022. The incident involved at least 3 people and ended with 1 dead. Certainly not Sauce, because the following day, he posted a video of himself on his Instagram account, denying that he was the one who shot the man man who tried to steal his jewelry. The story is still kind of murky because some people claim Sauce was lying about his story. According to Sauce, the man, whom he identifies as Travell Watson, died in downtown Los Angeles while trying to fight off the same gunman who attempted to rob him earlier that day. In the Instagram videos, he explained that the only difference between him and the late Watson is that he was able to successfully fight off his attacker and run away. Sauce didn't get out of the situation untouched though. He added that he suffered a black eye and a few scratches during his confrontation. The issue with the video is that Sauce worded it as though he shot a man dead in an attempted robbery attempt.
I want to speak on this part right here. Understand this. Everybody don't go. Everybody don't go and everybody ain't going. And I'm one of them people that's not going. So unfortunately tonight somebody lost their life for doing something stupid.
Whether he's lying or not, Walker lived to tell the story. The next rapper wasn't so lucky. Pop Smoke was at a house he was renting in Los Angeles when 5 guys pulled up wearing gloves and ski masks. They wanted his gold and diamond encrusted watch. The rapper had been innocently taking a shower when the robbers entered the building. They demanded Pop Smoke's jewelry and actually said thank you when it appeared he would give it up without any fuss. But he walked to the wardrobe, and just before he got there, he turned around and tried to attack the robbers. It resulted in a fight, and one person ended up with fatal wounds in his body. It was 20-year-old Pop Smoke. Before they fled the scene, the robbers took Pop Smoke's watch and pawned it for $2,000. They were allegedly members of the same gang, and they only found out about Pop Smoke's location through some pictures the rapper posted on Instagram the previous night. Pop Smoke and his friend Mike D. Duradola posted pictures showing lots of cash, a luxury car, and designer bags. The pictures showed the complete address of the rental Pop Smoke was staying at. His fans would later accuse D of setting him up, but D claimed his innocence in an Instagram post with the words, "I would never in my life set my brother up." Back in 2014, 2 rap crews, GBE and Migos, were beefing, and it escalated to a fight at Stadium Club in Washington, D.C. During the chaos, Quavo, a Migos member, had his chain snatched. Details on what exactly went down between GBE and Migos that night are limited, but low-quality footage of a brief portion of the scuffle made its way to Vine. Rumors that it was GBE's Chief Keef who snatched the jewelry started floating around when a picture of it appeared on Chief Keef's Instagram. The club fight was one incident in a series of altercations between both rap crews. Before that night, there was a fight between GBE member Capo and Migos affiliates in a Chicago restaurant. The dispute spilled over to Twitter, fueling rumors that Fredo Santana's "Go to War," although recorded before the beef, is a statement aimed partially at Migos. But it all ended without any serious injuries, so that's a positive note to end this video on. Which of these incidents had you really shook? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about rappers and what they've been up to.